I'm going to show you how to use the filter technique to get oil out of the water. You could use any type of cooking oil. What I'm using is the canola oil. You could use some wax, filter, some of this charcoal thing, and some sand. So what you're going to want to do is keep the filter at the bottom, and then you're going to want to keep this black charcoal thing, or you also need scissors, right above the filter. You pour it all in. Any leftover you just leave here. This is about how much you're going to need. And then I'll keep in the sand. So I just keep this up there. And I'll cut it open with this scissors. And there's a cup inside this black cup at the bottom, so that if at the end of the experiment we could see the water at the bottom. And then you'll keep the rocks at the top. Next, what you're going to want to do is keep the canola oil inside the bowl.
Filled with water.
Filled with water. So next, I'm going to go get a spoon so that you can either use a spoon or any other type of thing so you can scoop the oil out of the water. So what they can do, and also in the real environment, is have some kind of scooper, being able to scoop the water, some water with the oil in it, out of the water. Then you bring the oil here, and then you pour it to the filter. So the filter should be able to stop the oil or any other contaminants from getting inside the water. An example of any other contaminants would be dirt, which I will also add to it to also show that the filter actually works. Remember, the dirt is only if you want to do it. So I have the dirt in my hand, so I'll just keep it right here for later use. So I'll now take another scoop of the oil, keep some dirt inside, and I'll show you how the filter works now. So first, the rock will hold back as much dirt as possible. If any gets through, then it will stop right there. The oil, since it's thicker than the water, would probably be stopped by any of those. The water will keep leaking through, as you can see, and go inside the smaller cup at the bottom, thus purifying the water of the oil. So we will give this some more time. I'll just do the dirt again, this time with a little more dirt, so that you could actually see the effectiveness. So, like this. You'd also want a tray at the bottom.
So you don't make messes like this.
Yes. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of the dirt or the mud is being held back. See right there? There you can see the oil. The sand should be able to hold back a lot of the oil. Then if any of the oil gets through, it will be held back by this. And if it comes to the case where it gets to the filter at the bottom, it should be held back. So thus making it a really purified water. And then the water should be safe to keep back into the environment. But a note to take is that they should take out all the oil and then you put it through the filter. So thus when you return the water to the environment, there will be no oil already in mixing the cleansed water with the oil. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. See, at the bottom, this is where all the purified water will go. It will take some time for it to fill up, obviously. So I'm not sure. If you could look real closely, you could see some at the very bottom. And I'll do another recording after some time, which I'll edit together. And we'll stop for now. Now that it's finished, you can see that some of the water has been cleansed and brought to the bottom. The only difference between mine and the larger scale that would be used in the actual marine environment is that the governments would have airtight chambers here, and it would be much larger than mine. The filter would be properly and so it will be much more developed and will work a lot better. Mine is only an example of how it would work. So this is a really good way on how to get the oil out of the water. It may take some time though. So there is that's only the down thing about it. But other than that, it's a really good way to get the oil out of the water. It is better than using chemicals to break down the oil because the chemicals leaves behind the chemicals like soap. So that is in conclusion, I think they should use this in the actual marine environment.
The
Here you can see the oil slick on the water on the surface of this water in the bowl. When you're looking through the bottom of the purifier, you can see the water is clean with nothing at the surface. And there's also one thing I forgot to mention is this thing at the top. This thing is essential because if any of the oil or water tips over, then it would not mix with the purified water. Because once the purified water has fills this cup in, it will start dripping into the black cup.
I can see.
See? Here you can see the purified water. There's only a little dirt inside because I forgot to clean the bottom cup. So once the purified cup gets filled, there's an opening at the side so that it will start going inside the black cup. So if this thing wasn't there, then all the oil that spills over in water will get mixed with the purified water, making that water dirty, and thus we need another need for the purification.